Hello everyone, I'm Nick Fuller with Shire Digital Solutions, and I'm here to tell you a bit about the course that we have created to teach you how to build a website yourself for your private practice. So first of all, let me say that the course that we've created is, again, how to build a website with Squarespace. The reason why we chose Squarespace is a fewfold. First of all, it's really easy to use. You don't have to know how to program whatsoever. No coding necessary. It's all what we call a GUI interface, a graphical user interface. So you kind of just click around, you can write your text like you would expect, and you can kind of drag some pictures around, that sort of thing, click buttons to add buttons, that sort of thing. Nice and easy. Secondly, Squarespace takes care of some things for you. So with Squarespace, you can have your domain registration and they handle your hosting. And unlike other ways that you could approach a website, you never have to worry about keeping things up to date. Squarespace handles that for you. Lastly, it's not very expensive. Surprisingly inexpensive. Compared with some other things, it can be putting quite a bit of money in your pocket. And I'll mention that at the end. But first, let me tell you about what's in the course and what the course is like. We start out, of course, with like a little welcome, but then I get into a discussion about branding. I have that discussion with my friend and the art director here with Shire Digital Solutions. His name is Ben Miles. He's been doing professional design for more than 15 years, and he's done print design, web design, logo design, lots of different things. He knows what it takes to make a branding look good, to make your branding look good. He also has a degree in design, so he knows this stuff. So you get that conversation in the beginning, which is just a good place to kind of start and be thoughtful about things from the beginning. Secondly, before we actually dive in with the website, I work with you to write good text content. I even created a workbook to help kind of walk you through it. There's some guiding principles that I have when I'm writing text content for my clients, and I share those guiding principles with you. Kind of guidelines that you want to hit while you're writing the content. And like I said, I share that, and it's all in the workbook, easy to follow along with. We start out with text content for the home page, and then I hit the same kind of ideas as we're building other pages on the website. That's a lot of the course. But an equally big, or maybe slightly bigger part, is me walking through and building a website. I recorded the screen as I was going through and building a website for a fictional practice of me. I'm not an LCSW, but for the course, I made a site as though I was. And yeah, you get to kind of watch over my shoulder effectively while I'm doing it. And I explain everything I'm doing along the way. And I'm, showing you all the steps I'm taking so that you can do the same. You can either kind of watch that and then go through and do it yourself, or you might be able to, if you have two monitors, do a split screen and follow along. However you want to do it, I'm showing you all the steps you need to take from beginning to end to make a whole website. Multiple pages too, not just like a one pager. No. Home page, about page, services, and more, especially the contact page. So again, we start with branding, we write content, walk through the nuts and bolts of putting it together. Then I'm going to have a little bit of a conversation about search engine optimization, or SEO. Tell you some things you can do on the page to, make your SEO good, and some things you can do down the road. And I even, towards the end, I include some ideas for blog posts and some strategy of how you can write blogs effectively to market your practice. All of that is included in this course. And again, no programming required. If this is something you've thought about doing, but you weren't quite sure if you could, if you think that maybe you could, but you weren't quite sure, with this course, you probably can. If you're comfortable on Facebook and you can write an email, you can make this website, especially with the help of this course. So, how much is this course? Well, again, with other guys out there, you might be spending $59 per month to have them build your website, and they just kind of make a cookie cutter site with some generic text in there. We're doing a lot better. You're getting the skills to make your own site. Not only, frankly, to make this site, but you could take these skills and go make another site, like for a niece's wedding or whatever. You can go do the same sort of thing on Squarespace in the future. But so other guys, they charge $59 per month, and that's forever. And then they also charge a $100 setup fee. That's $808 in that first year, right? Outrageous. My course is $627. And again, I have the conversation about branding. I teach you how to write content. And that, by the way, you can use that in your other marketing material too. You can hit the same sort of ideas in, let's say, a Psychology Today profile. Just saying. So talk about writing content, show you how to build a website itself, SEO, and blogging. All of that, $627. When you combine also the $144 for Squarespace, we're still under the 1-year total for like other guys, $59 per month plus $100 setup fee. And on top of that, when you sign up for the course, you get a little $10% discount on your first year with Squarespace. So that's a couple extra bucks in your pocket. That's in the first year. And again, every year after that, you're only having to pay Squarespace $144. You'll be saving $500 plus every single year on the second year, the third year, the fourth year, every single year. That's a lot of money. So that sounds good. Check it out. I'll have a link down below. Check out the course. Thanks.